guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a really exciting one. It is my blush collection. Blushes are one of my favorite category of makeup. Actually, if I am allowed to use only one product of makeup, I will go for a blush because it just gives you that healthy flush that instantly make you look awake and youthful. So let's start. First, I have this blush from Too Faced. It's their watermelon or one in a melon blush. It's a beautiful packaging, and look at this beautiful little watermelon in the corner. And I'll hide the mirror. This is a very pretty corally golden type of a blush. You can mix. I usually mix both of the colors. I don't use like separate highlighter or the blush. You can use only blush or only a highlighter, but this highlighter is little too dark, so when mixed with the blush it will make such a beautiful golden coral blush, and this is a very beautiful, and the packaging is plus. Let's continue with the Too Faced, and this is again a Too Faced strawberry blush. This is actually called Strawberry, which is a very cute name actually. And this is a strawberry pink, like ice cream bubblegum pink type of blush. And again, mixed with the highlighter, it's just such a glowy, pretty blush. I don't like this one very much in comparison to the watermelon one, because that's the more coral type of blush. This is a little cool tone, but still it's a very pretty, and the packaging of both blushes are to die for. Actually, Too Faced is known for the cute, beautiful packagings. Then I have this again from Too Faced. It's a Papa Don't Peach blush. It's a very pretty everyday peach, nudie peach type of color. It is not very pigmented, but that's good for the everyday use. And actually, it is also a glowy blush. All of these three blushes are the glowy ones, but this is a very neutral, natural type of blush, and I love this. I use mostly this one because it goes with any makeup look. Like, this is a very natural, it give you that peach flush, but you can wear it with any kind of makeup look. Okay, then I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This is in the shade Apricot in the middle, and this is a drugstore gem. The packaging is very bad. I hate this packaging, but the blush is, it's really very pretty blush. It's a very smooth blush. The packaging is really clumsy, and I think that it will break any time, like all the Wet n Wild packagings do. But the blush is very pretty. Actually, it is also like the Papa Don't Peach, but that is more peachier, and this one is more neutral, more bronzy peach blush, and I love it so much. It is very smooth on the face. It is a shimmery blush, but it will not accentuate any texture on your face whatsoever. So that's why I keep that blush in my collection. Then I have this blush from Lancome. It's in the shade Rouge in Love, and it's a very bright coral, almost orange blush. It is also a shimmery formula, and it also comes with this brush, which I never use, but it's such a soft, good quality blush. Obviously, it's Lancome, and you can use it for the highlighter as well. And the blush is, it's a very pigmented, like you can see it looks very orange while swatching, but on the face it gives more that red, like you can see it's more that reddy orange type of shade, but when blended out it just gives you that beautiful orangey red flush on the face. And I love orange blushes on my skin tone because we Asian got that yellow undertone, so oranges and reds, those looks very pretty on our skin, the corals. Okay, then I got this blush from NARS. It's from their Mandarin collection, and it is again a statement blush, not for everyday use, but a statement color that you can use at like blush draping look or more blushy look. It's a very shocking pink, but again blended out it looks so pretty and so healthy glow, because it's again a glowy blush. If you cannot tell that I love healthy and glowy looking blushes, because almost all of my blushes are the shimmery one. And if even I have some matte blushes, I don't use them very much because I love those shimmery and glowy like blushes. Then I have this blush by Patrick Ta, and this is a very new blush to my collection. I just got it and I have used it only few times, but I really like it, and I'm trying to open it, but I don't know how to open it because I'm not used to this packaging. Um, and finally, after trying for ages, I just opened it, and it is a very pretty pink blush. I love pink blushes, but with leaning to warm undertone, and it is a perfect warm pink blush. So it's a very pretty, and the formula is very good. That the even the matte blush is very pretty. You are supposed to use the matte blush, the powder blush first, and then apply cream, which is the best ever idea, because I love cream blushes, but when you use cream blush and you set it with the powder, it just make it look like a regular powder blush. But with this, when you use the powder blush and over it you go with the cream blush, that will make your whole look creamy, but it will last long because you have used powder under it. And this blush is designed with this technique, like use cream over the powder, which is normally against the rule of the makeup, but there are no rules in the makeup. Okay, then I have this blush by MAC, and it's their extra dimension blush, and this is again a shimmery corally blush. Most of my blushes are the coral pink because that is the color that I go for, and actually I love blushes, that's why I buy so many. But end of the day, all of these blushes look same with a little difference in the color or maybe undertone, but in reality you don't need so many blushes, just few blushes and you are good to go. Then I have this blush by folklore. It's their sun-kissed blush, and this is a little brick tone. It's a warm reddish brick tone blush. This is a little different, and I don't use it very much. Like, this is a beautiful blush, but I prefer the other blushes. It's a one side matte and the other side is shimmery, so you can custom your shimmer, mix both blushes and custom your finish, that you want to use matte or the shimmery side. Then I have this blush by Kosas, and it's their cream blush duo. It's a blush and highlighter duo in shade Velvet Melon. It's a very beautiful formula. It's a very glowy, balmy type of texture. Like, you can see, it just give you that glossy shine on face. It will set down. I love this blush because it looks like a wet blush on your face, wet blush and highlighter look, but it will not feel greasy or tacky. It will set down, so you don't need to set it over the powder. And if even you wanna go with powder, it will still give you that glossy glow. Then I have these two blushes from Colourpop, and it's Kathleen Light collaboration. This is my most favorite and most used blush in my collection. This is the in the shade I Need Space. As you can see, it's a very neutral, uh, bronzy pink rosy blush, and it goes with every makeup look. It is very easy everyday use blush, and I really love it. It is a shimmery blush. It is not that like glittery shimmery, but it just give you that beautiful sheen, and the color is very pretty rosy brown color. And then this one, it is in the shade So Retrograde. It's a very bright yellowy orange. The Lancome one I had, that is the reddish orange, but this is a very yellow orange, as you can see from the swatch. And it is also a statement blush. It is not for everyday use, but with orangey makeup, with brown makeup, it looks very beautiful. Again, it is a shimmery blush. It has a golden sheen, which looks very beautiful with orange anyway. So these are my ColourPop blushes. Then I have these blushes by Luscious Cosmetics. It's their blush crush formula. It's cream blushes, and this one is in the shade Lust. It's a very warm tone pink color. It's actually, it comes very bright on the face. It does not look very bright in the swatch, but it's a very pink blush. And the cream, it's a different type of texture. It is not very balmy or creamy, but like a moussey texture, and it goes very matte on the face, which is not my favorite. I like these, I use them from time to time, but it's not my favorite formula because it just give you that cream to powder finish. Like when you apply, it is a cream, but when you apply it on your cheeks, it just becomes that powder and matte powder blush. So I don't see any reason to use the cream blush to have this type of matte finish. When I use cream blush, I want it to look like a glowy, creamy, or fresh look. So these are anyway beautiful blushes. Then I have this blush by Hourglass. It's their mini blush, and it's in the shade Luminous Flush. It's the pink blush with that luminous, that ambient lighting powder, which Hourglass is very famous for. So it gives you that pink flushy look, as the name suggests, Luminous Flush. And it's a beautiful blush. It's not very pigmented, but it's good for everyday use, and I use it time to time. Then I have this blush from Milani. It's the classic Luminoso shade. It's a very pretty peachy blush for everyday use. This is one of my favorite blush, and I use it so much, like almost every single day. Not every single day because I have so many blushes, but I use it quite often because it goes with every makeup look. Then I have this blush by Luscious Cosmetics, and it's their powder blush. It's in the shade Pomegranate. They have so many shades for everyday use, but this was the most unique shade, and it's like red, pink, purple. I don't know what undertone is this. It looks like the pinky purple type of blush, like mauve blush. It's a very unique in my collection. That's the reason I keep in my collection. I don't use it very often, but this is a pretty addition to my collection. Then I have this blush by the brand Catkin, and again, this packaging is so pretty, the birdies and all that stuff. And this is a very light pink blush with silver sheen. So it's mostly like a highlighter blush. Like you can see, it's a very shimmery blush. Uh, like you can see, it's a very highlighty blush. So when I use this blush, I just don't need to use any highlighter because this will give me that highlighty shine. So you can use it as a highlighter as well, but yeah, but it works as a blush as well. Then I have this blush by BH Cosmetics. It's their floral blush, and it has those two pink and peach undertones. I like two tones blush because you can mix and match your shade. Sometimes if you want pink blush, and sometimes if you want peach blush, and sometimes you mix both blushes and get your custom shade. So this is a little powdery formula. Like it has a shimmer, but it works as a matte because it's a little chalky blush, but still it's a pretty blush, and I use it from time to time. Then I have this blush by Folklore, and this is a little cool mauve pink blush, and this is in the shade 02 Grapefruit. And I have used this blush a few times on my face, but I don't like this color especially. The formula is beautiful. It's a very soft, very smooth formula, and it has that shimmery side and the dark side, so you can mix it according to your skin tone. But I don't like this cool tone pink or purple color on my face, so I don't use it very often. Then I have this cream blush stick by Wet n Wild, and this is almost a highlighty blush stick, and it's a peachy highlighter, and it looks very glossy on the face. But there is a thing that it remain that greasy or tacky on your face. But if you don't have any problem with that, it looks very beautiful, very glass skin look like. And then I have this stick blush by Trustique. I got this in a boxy charm. It comes with a set with a highlighter and blush, and there were few more things in a set. I haven't used it. I don't think I have used it on my face yet, so I can't say about the formula. But it's a very usual pink matte blush formula. I I don't see anything special or spectacular about this blush, but I don't know if I use it, and maybe this become my most favorite blush, but I don't see it. So that's it, guys. These were all of my individual blushes, and I hope you liked my video and consider subscribing to my channel. And see you in my next video. Take good care of you, and bye.